Student friends, now we obtain expression for the ratio of the specific heats. Means we will obtain an expression for Cp divided by Cv, that is the specific heat at constant pressure by specific heat at constant volume. In earlier lecture, we have obtained an expression for difference in the specific heats for ideal gas and real gas. So in order to obtain expression for Cp by Cv, we have to consider the bulk modulus of elasticity at constant temperature. We can call it as isothermal bulk modulus of elasticity. And we have to also consider the bulk modulus of elasticity at constant entropy, or we can call it as the adiabatic bulk modulus of elasticity, because entropy remains constant during the adiabatic process. Here we are taking the bulk modulus of elasticity at constant entropy. Hence, it is also called as adiabatic bulk modulus of elasticity. So in earlier lecture, we have discussed the bulk modulus of isothermal elasticity. It is given as E is equal to minus V dP by dV. Obviously, the negative sign is due to the fact that when you increase the pressure on the gas, it gets compressed, its volume decreases, hence here negative sign occurs. And therefore, the bulk modulus of isothermal elasticity, it will be given as minus V delta P by delta V at constant T, and bulk modulus of elasticity, this is not isothermal, bulk modulus of elasticity at constant entropy is equal to Es is equal to minus V delta P by delta V at constant S. So we will take the ratio of these two bulk modulus. We will take the ratio of Es by Et, means adiabatic bulk modulus of elasticity divided by isothermal bulk modulus of elasticity. So that we'll get the equation as Es by Et is equal to delta P by delta V at constant S divided by delta P by delta V at constant T. Now we can write these numerator and denominator in this form. So this we can write delta P by delta V as delta P by delta T at constant S into delta T by delta V at constant S. And we can write this delta P by delta V at constant T as delta P by delta S at constant T into delta S by delta V at constant T. We can write this by using the mathematical law of differentiation. Now we have Maxwell's thermodynamic relations that we have derived. We will use all those four thermodynamic relations. We know that the first relation is delta T by delta V at constant S is equal to minus delta P by delta S at constant V. Second relation is delta S by delta V at constant T is equal to delta P by delta T at constant V. Third relation is delta T by delta P at constant S is equal to delta V by delta S at constant P. So we can write this equation, or this is equivalent to delta P by delta T at constant S is equal to delta S by delta V at constant P. And fourth relation is delta S by delta P at constant T is equal to minus delta V by delta T at constant P. So this is similar to, or we can write this as delta P by delta S at constant T is equal to minus delta T by delta V at constant P. So using these four Maxwell's thermodynamic relations, we can rewrite the equation 1 as, this is equation 1. So we'll get that equation as Es divided by Et is equal to delta S by delta V at constant P into delta P by delta S at constant V divided by delta T by delta V at constant P into delta P by delta T at constant V. So equation 1 we have rewritten using the Maxwell's thermodynamic relations. Now this equation can be written as delta S by delta T at constant P into this delta T by delta S at constant V. Means you can take this term at constant P, because all this is constant P. So you can delta S by delta V at constant P into, you can write this as delta V by delta T, so that you will get delta S by delta T at constant P. Similarly, we can write this, which is two terms at constant volume. Therefore, we can write this as delta T by delta S at constant V, so that you will get this as ES divided by ET. So we can write this equation as delta S by delta T at constant P divided by, you can write this as delta S by delta T at constant P. Now multiply to numerator and denominator on right hand side by T, so that you will get ES divided by ET is equal to T into delta S by delta T at constant P divided by T into delta S by delta T at constant V. So this T into delta S is nothing but delta Q according to second law of thermodynamics. So that you can write this as ES divided by ET is equal to delta Q by delta T at constant P divided by delta Q by delta T at constant T. But we know that delta Q by delta T at constant P is nothing but the specific heat at constant pressure up, you can call it as 1 mole of gas, and delta Q by delta T at constant V is the specific heat at constant volume. So you will get this ES divided by ET is equal to Cp divided by Cv, so that we can write the expression for the ratio of the specific heats as Cp divided by Cv is equal to ES divided by ET is equal to adiabatic elasticity divided by isothermal bulk modulus of elasticity. So in this way, it can be proved that the ratio of specific heats Cp by Cv is nothing but a ratio of adiabatic bulk modulus of elasticity and isothermal bulk modulus of elasticity. So this is very important equation in thermodynamics. Thank you for watching this lecture.